Hello and welcome back to Planet Coaster Console Edition. We're back in the studio park, as you can guess. Where everything's now shut, all the staff are now probably going to be a bit heaved, but hey ho. We've got no one in the park now apart from the staff. So, let's get on with the build today. And we're going to go straight into doing. I'm going to have to try and figure out a way to get that not to be a awful donk anymore. Delete that and that. Like that. Oh, that's going to have to stay like that. There we go. It's a small gap. I'm going to plant. I'll put now. So yeah, we're going to spin off up this way a little bit. Then come back over. I have decided. Because we're going back around this way as well. So at least something like that for an area. And what are we doing in this area? You might be asking. Well, I think I'll do Ghostbusters area this side, I think. So this side, I was actually just got between doing a Western themed or a pirate themed or to be for fancy or jungly themed area. And I'm going to admit, I think I'm more going towards a Western themed area with a wooden coaster in and to be for a couple of the train and the monk cups, wherever they are, the Gold Fever in around here. I'm gonna have to plant a tree that believe me up the law. No idea where that accent just came from. Get it? Small ones in as well to make it look a bit less. Brilliant. That's it. Right. So like I said, about this is going to be a small westerny area. I'm not going to desert heat floor. I don't think. I'm going to keep it Gullian floor. And go back to the right. We're going to go straight to Gold Fever. Because we're going to use this. That's the right in this area. So yeah, it's going to be in a mountain as well, so it's not going to be 100% in a cliff wall area. So I think, well, we'll use that track, whatever. This section's going to be in a building. That bit there will be, and then we're going to go up. I'm going to say, I don't want too steep. So it's going to be higher than that. But not as high. It's, yeah, you might see the up there, but I can't help that. Straight down and not 100% all like that. Because some of this will be in a mountain hill anyway, and a massive hill which will be here, and it will get over the top of this once I've done this. Small bit of airtime. Because I know there's not many of these in this list, so I'm going to do a helix. Do a helix there, which will probably actually come outside. I'm going to do one bit like that. I think I'm going to make that as a small thing that goes over the track itself there. Curves into slightly into a downhill corner. Go back underneath the truck again. I won't do that. Where's not gone too dirty? So a small bit like that. Oh, it's too close. Instantly drop underneath its own track bit there. So this will be in a bit of a hillside, so it's going to be probably more than one coaster actually in this gap area. Let's do a slight helix at that point. I'm going to start testing it now. Because I want to check the speed. Come on. Nice bend around there. Slightly sharp in that torsion there. Here it comes. Helix, helix, helix. It slows down quite perfect there. Sharp bend there, that's going to be where they'll actually feed on me, I'll guarantee it. So a small bunny hop at that point, I think. Or go one up and then go down. Now, what we'll do is we'll spin around relatively sharp, I think, at that point. What I might do is put a brake one on top of that hill as well. Actually, I will do that actually. Friction brakes up here. Yeah, we'll do normal friction on that. Just to slow it down slightly at that point. That should be now straight. Hopefully come back in. One bit of track like that, and then a block point there. Drive tyres, then a block. Section there, and then one of those in. Hopefully we might get a couple of trains on that list. Hold on. I want to get as many trains as possible to get as much of a throughput as possible. So at least 3 trains will do me. I think I'm going to go through this quickly and edit the track again. Just so it sends off another train a bit more quicker. Block section there as well. So that will at least send off one before it gets around there. Yeah, that should work. So I'm not going to decorate anything yet, because there's at least 2 roller coasters in this area, I'm going to say. And the other one's going to be pretty much bang on top of that one. Because I have decided it will be, in fact, the Canyon one. And raised up slightly. More or less match up the truck there. Normal truck straight away. It's going to pretty much go straight into a loop downwards. And a small helix going downwards. And then underneath the gallbladder itself here. Or whatever you call it. So it instantly goes into a downhill loop. And does a couple turns here and there. I'm going to have to do it. And then we've got, before we do anything with that, there it goes to again. I think the friction brakes here might not be required now. Like it's a normal truck. There it goes there. So yeah, it's intertwined with the other ride here. Unlike the other one, we're going to go straight into a helix. Oh, where's the wheel? Let's go about there. We'll go there. Then sharp corner a little bit more. Oh, that's going to be a head chop almost. You know what, I'm actually happy for that to be a head chopper. Is that going to make that hill? No. Can I just sneak a smidge of chain lift here? A small bit of chain lift at that point. In that sense, that will count as a block section. Perhaps I can even have 4 trains on it. I'm going to have to edit that coaster again. Block section there. So once you've gone, you can go up that lift. So once that one gets to that point, that will release that one. Or at least I won't just. Let me just do that. Let me just watch that. Let's just watch that on fast mode. And pretty much just watch where the trains are when it's running at pretty much full capacity, to call it. Yeah, that's actually okay. I can save running now. Where were we? Up there. just dive in the middle of that there. Nope. Dive in between. There we go. If I can. Going to be more or less the same height. Small section of it being more or less in between together. Before it then will not follow after that downhill. Spin off that way. God, this is going to get hard. Do one of those types of hills almost. Spin it that way slightly. Spin it that way slightly. I'm going to open testing. I think I'm awake enough now for that to work a bit better. So yeah, it's barely any bit that straight apart from that section. Dive up and around slightly, up and over. I'm going to hopefully this will work. Block section there, just so it can release another train. That point as well. Let's bring pull off that way. I'm going to do it again here. A block section. Then we're going to dive straight down again after that. Before it ends back up into a chain section, to go back up to 8 meters again. Just slightly more, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to put a drive tyre, that bit there to drive, and then a block section after that. Normal truck on a street and block, just because it's going to have to do it slightly down here. Do a bit of a one here with section friction bricks. One small bit of friction. Block. Normal track length, please. Won't be able to do that. So we'll just do a block. Normal. And join. So like the game, like the Gold Fever. Block. Numbers of track carriages are fine. At least 4 will do, I think. Hopefully that'll be enough. Massive incline ride, you don't even know which one's which. let's just make sure we get around the whole track to start with. That will be priority. If they meet, it will be fine. But I'm not going to deliberately make it meet. It almost looks like it's two different tracks, two the same lines. Perhaps 4 is too many. On that, I'm going to say back now 3. Yeah, I'll say 3 for that. So, just to prove what I mean by myself being a mountain. I haven't got any of those. They're all disabled, that's good. Oop it up. Just, yep, that's good. Right, so from here, will raise me up. Not all of it will be underground. There will be parts of it like that, I think. So yeah. Some such, it's going to be almost like a massive ride for the... That will be not like it's a Monk coaster as such. Apart from that section, it will be totally in a line. All of this bit here will be. You won't be able to see much of this helix area. All of that though will be in a hill. I'm going to have to raise that up to that point there. Go down to that. Minimise it as much as possible so it hits it out of that level. And it just follows it along here. So it pretty much is that level there. Soften it up. That section there out. As much of this as possible. Especially all this hill. Could crawl up over it all as well while in here. To get flat off. Thank you. Then I'm going to drop that back down in. Go through some of these bits here and roughen them up. Slightly, I think. small bit here will be mined downwards. Drop that down. And make it look like there's a little river around here as well. Of course it will go into a hole there. Which will be dirty water. I'll flog that in there as well. So yeah, I'm going to do this. Long train. Yeah, we'll do that one. Enjoy. What's the stats like? This is not insane. Apparently it's not exciting. I will make a diff on that one. So then, I said it goes to Brandon. That one, that's handy. Avoid that. Go from there. Enjoy. I would expect that to be very G-forced, but it's not. With all the bad signs there, but it's obviously not. So yeah, One thing I will say is we're going to need more staff rooms, which I did already say, so yeah. So, of course, there's none. I don't know, I'll probably come down this way yet. Because do we have? Yes, we do. Although they have a massive peril, I do want. They all just going to technically fall over. No, that one doesn't kind of fit. I suppose we can always put that in the middle. Right here. Just point out this is what my brain goes through when I'm not, when you're not watching it. Shall I do that? But do a small entryway into this area I will as well. So if it's a western thing there, this is when they really could have done with more western themed rides, but western-y themed rides, but there isn't. So I could do that, I suppose. I suppose that's steampunk ride will kind of fit in this area. Let's stick that, I think, here. I'm not putting engines on it. So it will just wind to me that it has an entrance for the top line, but hey, no. This is when I wish there was a dirt on the path. I mean, more than that. I used a couple flat stones around here. I'm not going to do 7 metres. I'll do 5 metres. Yep. So this will be a small. Try and get that straight there. Alright. Yeah. Delete all that. Then do that as well. Small joint there. So in theory, this wide exit will come to this, I think, and the entrance will be somewhere else. It is. Yeah, you do. Probably also, I'm going to put all these in. Not that one. We're going to start with that because, like I said, we need more staff rooms. And the toilet block area. I don't actually want to take up all these in this area. But before I do put any of that down, actually, I wish there was a small flat ride that was not feed to anything like that. Because teacups don't go around in this area. What's that? That's definitely not. Nope. No. Hot air balloons, I suppose. That go with this thing? I don't think so. It's like I need a small ride in this area just so it fills up here a little bit more. Even it can actually go in this area, actually. It actually looks like it fits though, actually. I'm going to put that in there. That's not. I'm going to. I can't just put it in. You can go like the exit. I don't mind that being offset actually. Back to the. Like that's the only one I fit. Right, yeah. Do that. I'm not expecting this fight to go that busy. So that will do that. So yeah, around this area. Bury a staff room in a building here. Staff room and a pick block right there. Back off of that. So food and drink. What feels like a Western style? Dune Delights, that sounds Western. A bit of a Western feel. I think. For this, not pass. Not that one. That one. Now I'm going to go to a wood colour. Wood colour? To the wood. Which I want back. What I think? Natural wood. I want natural wood. Pretty much going to do it the opposite way around to what I normally build. That can go in. Then do that, and then try and line it up with the pathway. I'll do edit build. Thing on there, on there. On there. Small building there. So what we'll do is go to that, clone it, and go to that. So it's pretty much is the same building twice. But of course they won't have the same food and drink. What was it? I said it's Dune Delights on it. Dune Delights. As that sounds westerny. Max, you sound westerny too. I'm not going to put you that side, I'll put you this side. So, 2 drinks as well. So, does it sound quite right for water? And coffee. On that one. Get off of that one. Go to that. We need a shot. I'm going to do a fantastic sneeze in a minute, I feel like. A shot there. And also a loony balloon there. I'll go back to that. We're going to put in an info booth here as well. And because there's a load of food, I'm going to put sugar and borium in here. Get off of that, and then go for that. Something tells me I might have to turn off the settings here. Or put them on. So it disables everything. So why can't I do that? Come on. That makes me have an idea then, as that won't work. I'll turn all those back on. There we go. I want to put in it like a bank. The walk path looks kind of good for in a western themed area. I think that'll do. Straight off of that path, that one. So what I will do is put a shop in here, I think, as well, to make it taste enough for guests to walk up it. So cash machine. One. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo those. One singlet. Aren't I on that side? So pretty much get it like that. It's going to say so whatever. Just to entice some guests into there, we're going to put a fortune teller right up the end with a couple of machines, food machines in too, so it will be one food and one drink for the sort of stuff we're trained in this area. So it's about 2 hours up there. So that's the bank. So we'll do is see if there is a sign for that. Not in that pack, not in that one. There's not a bank sign, but what I'll do is I'll temporarily do that. And B-A-N bank there. So I know that's the bank. That's going to be a thing to a bank area there. Oh yes, the staff are actually walking down in it. Once again, we'll go through the vendors. So 160 to keep them happy, and also train them. So at least by the time the park opens, hopefully they're not going, I don't want to be here now. Because I can't be bothered to go through all the staff and sack them all again. And as far as I can say, I'm going to leave this park now shut until we open. So what I will do is that staff room there. Or max the capacity. Go back to that staff room again. And go to this. We've got entertainment and healthcare. So we've got both of those two. I want to put a social club on that one. It kind of goes well enough in the western themed area. And build. That was driving me up the wall. So yeah, something can go in the middle here. I don't know what. Perhaps. Let's see. Over here. With our western bin. Or something like that. I don't know. That'll do. So yeah, this is the western thing there, and I'm kind of met both these rides all need names. All four rides all need naming. I actually took bring some of that just about height it a little bit more. I do. I don't mind gaps like that in the area. What we'll do is make that a bit more thicker to make it look a bit more like it's actually good. do that, bring that slightly up. So yeah. Again, it's realistic looking. Do that so it doesn't have that awful hill. For bits that I can't see, I can't do anything with. Can I get that? No. Well, that's gonna have to stay there. But yeah. So hopefully this here will be good. All of these will be good, because they will hopefully use them as well. As the cash machines are down here, they probably will come down here. Will do. Let's go to that. Because this is going to need more than one wall now, I think. It's going to be one wall under there, one wall under there. It's going to be just as annoying as this was to build. So I'm not going to look forward to that, I can tell you that straight off. So yeah. Both of these rides will in fact have the loveliness of the Peyote passes as well on them both, because there's not many rides that have that. It's only that ride there at the moment which actually has that, I believe. So people aren't going, it's a waste of time, I'm not going to bother with that. Actually this ride does as well. So it's only 2 rides, and it's only 2 rides, literally 2 rides. So I think I might even do a flat ride with it. One of this ride here might. Even though I'm going to admit, you're going to see it from here. But of course, this is also a theme park, so you've got to remember that one. But at the same time, it's a studio park. So yeah, comment below if this should be an active area or not. So yeah, so at least I can design around that as well. Going forward, I'm going to quickly just do this land here, just to more or less hide half of that land there. The awfulness there. Yeah, that there looks like it's packed with water. Any other patches which I can hide? I have to admit, this gap here, I do that. Oh, come on. Yeah, that should be at least a little bit more like it's not made by an insane person. So yeah, but I'm going to leave it here then, guys. I will decorate all this off camera. I will be back when it is all decorated. Because I can actually remember that path does in fact bugger off somewhere else. Do that. So it buggers off in that direction. And what it will do is it will wound back into the centre around here and go back more or less in a straight line down to that, which will be a Ghostbuster themed area. That's for one certainty. So yeah, I think Ghostbusters will be the last area, and I may attempt to to make a shooting line in that area as well. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I hope you'll have an awesome day. We need names. Goodbye.